Hello and welcome to another video. On this video I'm going to be taking a look at the one Tigris Backwoods Bungalow. I've been after one of these for a while and it's going to replace my tarp. I think it's going to be an excellent shelter. I'll take you through all the specs, the setup and everything. But first of all, I've got to procure myself 4 sticks. Right, so there we go. I've done some hard pruning of some mountain ash. Here's the shelter itself. I've got the Digiscale with me. Let's see how much it weighs. So we're in at 1,310 grams. So it's under 1.5 kilos, which is really good. I like that. Right, so let's get it up. Right, so I've been a bit ambitious about the sticks I'm using, the length of them. So I'm going to get it roughly to where I need it, turn the stick upside down, this is the fat end of the stick. Get it to roughly where I need it. It's going to be about there, and then I'm going to put a point on it once I've cut it down. Keep that bit. And then just put a point on the other end. Do it away from the tent so we don't get shavings all over it. Brilliant knives, these little open L's, and obviously you've noticed me using the open L saw. And then it does come with guidelines attached, so we put the stick in there. That's perfect. Right, for the most part the shelter's up. We've got a couple more tie out points here and here, but I'm going to turn my attention to this skirt that's along here and then just pull it all. I don't think there's one in the middle. No, there's not one in the middle for the bathtub, so it's just a case of bringing these down now and pegging all them out, give us some ventilation. The pegs I'm using this time are just your standard alley pegs, aluminium pegs. I'll have to excuse the background noises because I'm in quite an urban area at the moment. While I'm at it, I might as well put the while I'm at it, I might as well put the tensioners on here as well, or the guide rope should I say. I mean, obviously you could bring these out to a tree if you had a tree, but I haven't got a tree at this time. So maybe you can bring them down and out, give us a little bit more space inside. So the next thing I need to do is pull everything taut at the front end, make it into a true A-frame tent. The blackbirds are giving alarm calls, so that's now telling me it's near dusk, so I better get a jiggle on with this one. Right, so the next job is to get all my stuff in here. So all this netting rolls up, and there should be some kind of, not sure if they're on bungees. No, they're not on bungees, but the little loops, I'm sorted out there. I probably held that wrong. Yeah, they're not on bungees, they're just on like a normal kind of thing that you'd expect with a tent. So let's roll that one up as well. Like the little toggle systems, we have 2 of them. A hanging point there for a torch. So I'm just going to sort out the potato first. There's some thin chips. You can't beat it. I've got chips, mushrooms, fried egg, a ribeye steak from local butchers. Well, I'm at home now. Good morning. Well, I've had my morning brew. So what do I actually think about the Backwoods Bungalow? I did get condensation last night. That's because the temperature did drop, and that's to be expected of a tent that's only single skin. The actual material it's made out of is 75D nylon ripstop. You know, you've got double zips on the netting bit here, so you could open it at one side or you could open it all the way up like I've done. Excuse me. There's no YKK marking on the zips, but I do believe that they are YKK zips. That's what it's advertised on one Tigris website. The pegs that come with it are these ones. Now, I don't particularly like these. The main reason is in hard ground, unless you're hitting it with something like a stick or your axe head or something, they can dig into your palm. So they're a little bit, no, I don't like them. I know why they've done it, to keep the overall weight low, but I just don't like these. So what I've used on the four corners of the actual ground part of the tent and on the two guy ropes at the front is my Polish Lviv style pegs. I love these pegs. I keep these in a separate bag, and whichever setup I'm using, whether it be the tarp, this tent or the Lviv, I always take them. I've also used some cheap kind of, I think I got these from Sports Direct, aluminium classic style tent pegs, just for like the cowling at the back where the vent is at the back. I think that's the only place I've used these. So I've usually got a handful of them in my peg bag as well. What else can I say about it? Yeah, it's spacious enough for two people. Lovely and spacious in there, and obviously you've got this vestibule here where you could, if there was two of you, could actually put your gear out on the outside. I've just used this this ground sheet here, which is off an old canvas cot bed. I take it pretty much everywhere with me. I didn't use a ground sheet underneath the tent last night. It is wet, obviously, but none of that wetness has come through to the inside. If I was camping in maybe a pine forest, I may take an additional ground sheet, maybe my Magic Carpet, DD Magic Carpet XL, just to stop some of them little nasty pine needles coming up and puncturing my self-inflating mat. The guidelines themselves, they are very thin, and I don't think they give you enough length on them, so I'm going to change them out. I'll probably have a look at Amazon, have a look what's available on there, and change them out for something that's a little bit longer. And also, because it's they're drab colour, I think they're brown or like a green colour, it makes it quite hard to see if you have to move around the tent during the night. Even with torchlight, they're pretty hard to see, so I may change them out. But as far as the actual shelter goes, I love it. It will be my go-to shelter now. Next time I take it out, I'm going to try a ridgeline with a rope. I did bring it with me on this occasion, but there's just no trees around me that I could use to put a ridgeline up. And then I'll show you that on a future video anyway. I used a couple of pressic knots and loops for the ridgeline, and then we could do it that way. So yeah, all in all, very nice tent. I think they retail just under £100 in the UK. I will put a link to the Amazon link basically, where I got the tent from, and you can check it out yourself. So that concludes this video. Thank you very much for watching as always. Please do consider give me a thumbs up, and please subscribe to the channel if you've enjoyed this video. So until next time, thank you very much for watching once again, and I'll see you all soon.